Hey, this is Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you're new here. So in today's video, we are doing a speed build and we are creating this tiny blue starter home 2.0. And it is a 2.0 version because I have made a very similar build before. And it was like a couple of years back, I made this like sort of basic build, to be honest. It was just like well, it was a tiny blue starter home. There was really nothing too special about it. I mean, it was really cute and everything. I still like it, and because a lot of people really liked it, it kind of made it one of my favorites as well. And yeah, anyway, I wanted to make something inspired by that build, but I really wanted to kind of improve myself with this one. So I wanted to do better. I wanted this to be more special, even though it is a starter home. And I also didn't really want to make an exact copy of the first one and just add some details or something like that. But instead, I wanted to just use it loosely as an inspiration to make this build. One other thing that I used as an inspiration to do this home is the house that you can see right next to it. So that is actually a build that I finished recently, even though it is an unfinished version in here. So don't worry if something looks a little bit weird about it, but I just wanted this build to kind of suit it because they're right next to each other. And I think I did a very good job with that, and I really feel like they suit each other. But anyway, as you can see, the house is blue, but it's not completely blue. And that was also one thing that I wanted to change from the original tiny blue starter home that I made, because I felt like the just blue exterior was kind of making it look bland. So for this one, I wanted to add that brick exterior for some parts of the house. Also, I think I mentioned that this build is built in Newcrest, but I forgot to mention that it is built on the 20 by 15 lot. And this home has one bedroom and one bathroom. I mean, it doesn't really have space for anything more because it is very small. Then the landscaping for this build is mainly done with debug objects, or I'm not sure, I may have done it with only debug objects because landscaping costs money and we don't want that with starter homes. Like, we are trying to save that money for essentials like a bed and kitchen cabinets and of course some decor, because that's obviously a necessity. You can't live without decor, and especially with this build because I wanted to do better than the first one that I made. I really wanted this to feel like it isn't a starter home, even though it is. By the way, I want to mention that I used a lot of packs to make this build, and I'm really sorry if that affects some of you in a bad way, because I know not everyone has that many packs, but for this build I really didn't want to limit myself with any pack limits. I just wanted to have the money limit for this house and then just have fun with the rest of it. But I do feel like, well, for an example, the exterior is very much mainly made with base game and maybe get together, discover university maybe for the roof windows. But yeah, there wasn't too many packs for the exterior at least, but the interior has a lot of items from different packs because I just wanted to have fun with this build, like I said. Anyways, moving on to the interior of this build. So for the floor plan, I was actually struggling with that a little bit, but I feel like it turned out really well in the end. The kitchen and living room are this open concept space, even though I did end up dividing them a little bit with this fence thingy. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, you'll see eventually. So for the color scheme of the interior of this build, I wanted to go with a very similar kind of theme as the exterior. So I used a lot of blue, and then to not make the entire home just blue, I obviously wanted to make some other colors in there. So mainly I used like wood tones and also some orange and some creamy white. And I feel like the color scheme looks absolutely gorgeous in here. And I don't know, it feels really calm and peaceful somehow. Also, I want to mention that the kitchen is probably one of my favorite things from this entire house. I just feel like the kitchen just turned out really nicely, and I especially like I'm just gonna call it fence thingy that I added later on in the video. So I just feel like that just makes the kitchen look super cozy and nice. Then, as you can see, the living room of this home is like right at the entrance. So it was kind of an awkward space to decorate, but I think I did an okay job with it. I feel like it looks inviting, even though you like really walk straight into it. But I mean, it would be kind of nice to just like after having a long day at work or something, you can just really literally just plop on the couch when you come home. By the way, one thing that I really need to mention here, while I still remember to do so, is that I had to change a couple of things after filming because this build wasn't entirely functional. So there was this little problem with the kitchen island. So when I playtested it, my sim could only get like on one of the chairs, and then she could move from that chair to the other chair, but she couldn't go there like immediately like from the other side of the other chair, if that makes any sense. I'm really sorry, that's probably the worst explanation ever. But anyway, I had to remove the other chair so it will be completely functional, or at least I think it will be. I'm pretty sure I remembered to check everything, but I never give like complete promises of having playtested things because I am really like a forgetful person. I always forget about something, but I really tried to playtest this, so it should work. But just keep in mind, I am a forgetful person, so there might be some little issues or something. Anyways, for the rest of this home, I went with a very simple look. So the bedroom and bathroom are very small rooms, which also contributed to the fact that they are very simple. There's nothing too special about them. That doesn't sound very good on video, but yeah, that's the truth. They are very like I don't know. They are pretty in their simpleness, I guess, because I mean, there's not really anything that I'd want to change about them, but there also isn't anything like that I could mention about them. They're just a bedroom and a bathroom, but that's okay. Sometimes some things can be a little bit more simple, I guess. But anyway, we are slowly starting to get to the end of this video. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and please stay for the screenshots, of course, so you can see the completely finished building. And yeah, so I hope that if you enjoyed this, you will give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to my channel so you can see my other videos. And yeah, I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye!